Hello everyone, I'm Norman Wahlberger. This is a quick heads up about a interesting little discussion that I've had recently, just been posted today with Dr. Daniel Rubin on his channel. And it's about real numbers and the infinite in analysis. So Daniel is a PhD in mathematics. He got a degree from Columbia University and has also had a postdoc position at Cornell. And he's actually interested in a wide range of things. And mathematically, he has some very nice videos on both historical aspects of the subject and also a nice range of interviews with people about various topics, some of them mathematical. So I hope you head on over to his channel and check out our interesting discussion, which is more than an hour long. So it touches base with quite a few interesting aspects of my issues with real numbers and the role of infinity that will be very familiar to my regular viewers. But I think he's able to bring out some interesting points, and I think we end up having a nice survey of some important topics. So this I think allows me to talk a little bit more generally about the changing landscape of education and discourse. As you're all aware, YouTube in the last decade or so has really ascended to almost the pinnacle of modern education, in the sense that when people want to learn something these days, they're as likely to look up a YouTube video as almost any other source. And that, of course, poses huge risks and challenges to established educational providers, be they universities, college textbook creators, owners of mathematics journals, and other such things. So it's a very interesting situation that we're gradually seeing a shift of maybe even power and influence to a more democratic position where, in principle, anybody can voice their opinion and explain things. And ultimately, it's your success in doing that and your effectiveness that will determine to what extent your views will be heard. This is a wonderful innovation that I think is transforming the educational landscape. And more particularly in mathematics, I think it's really great. As Daniel and I discussed a little bit, it's really great that we have an opportunity for more serious discussion about foundational things. Okay, so the usual gatekeepers of publications, editors and journals and referees and so on, can be bypassed because they are often reluctant to take on board serious discussion of potential problems with the foundational aspects of mathematics, especially pure mathematics, which is what I'm mostly focused on. Okay, but so now we have an opportunity that people like myself and Daniel and others can actually get out their views which are not supportive of the establishment, which are in fact perhaps seriously critical, and which are pointing in new directions. And these voices can be listened to and heard, and we can have discussion. And arguably, channels like my channel and others, and more generally social media platforms, are a great place where real discussion can be had about the directions that we should go in. So it's very exciting. And I think, the shifting of landscapes is something that we should all think about, because it has huge ramifications in the way knowledge is being reshaped. I'm Norman Wahlberger. Thanks for listening.